Hi. I don't know if anybody's there today because I'm a little bit late. How's it going? 6:32. Just 2 minutes late. That's not bad. All right. So I'm gonna make this a little bit quick today. Hey, Neens. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Can I get the big thumbs up? I don't think my sound is on. Is my sound working? Hello. Yes. Okay. Cool. Thanks. I look weird. I'm feeling weird. I have allergies. My husband thinks they're allergies. Soulmate thinks they're allergies. I think I'm getting a wee bit of a cold. But I don't know how I would be getting a cold because I've been really just holding myself up in our new home because it's just so nice to have a home, which fills me with incredible gratitude to have a home. Because even when it didn't feel like a home, we had a place to live, a place to call our own. And I've been thinking about the people that have been displaced from their homes. And if I, with the amount of social network, and I'm not talking about online, and family and friends and students and just associations that I have in this world, if I can feel that discombobulated by not having my home things around me, I can only imagine what other people can feel. I cannot wait to see your new home. I can't wait for you to see it either. Oh, that's your bed right there, by the way. When you come stay with me, there's the bed. It's in that cabinet. And all the yoga stuff is over here in these cabinets. So, yeah, more to come with the yoga and overnights. So, but yeah, if I can feel that discombobulated with not having a home, and I still had so much home that wasn't physical, I can only imagine how the people that I keep hearing about on the news must feel that are completely displaced. And I get such a sense of gratitude for what we have, but for the people in the world that are displaced right now, for whatever reason, I just have to keep sending out this immense amount of love and kindness to them. So one of the things I've been talking about a lot lately is where do you set your mind, right? And your intention and the way you think and the way you move. And I've been reading this really great book. It's there's 3 parts to it. It's the Agora, Aghora. Some of your readers out there. It's the second book. And I have this cup of coffee here. And this coffee, I don't know if you can see, it says Om. It says Get It Om. This mug was made by, I don't know if it was actually made by them, but it was manufactured for this group called Get It Om that I ran into by a sticker that I saw in Austin. I thought it was so cute. It's like a little alien. Isn't he cute? And I know when I use this mug that the intention and the love that these people have for their company is in the mug, right? And then I make my coffee every morning with beans that I usually get from Zabar's. And I see the guys that put the beans together and weigh the beans and put them in my bag. I ask them, we talk, they put my beans in. I know that a lot of the beans, the ones that I buy, that Zabar's sources are from a nice, a well-sourced place, meaning it's fair trade and supposedly fair trade and fair trade farmers. Now, I didn't get to go to the farm and see how the farmers were treated and to see how the beans were raised and to make sure that it is actually organic and so forth. But I put a lot of faith in and that what they're saying is actually true. And Zabar's as a company is for me as a when I go there and I see the workers and I interact with them, it seems to be a pretty decent place. Everybody's in a good mood. They're nice. They're working hard, and the prices are fair for a place like New York City. So why am I talking about coffee? Oh, there's something that's not great in my coffee. There's some cream in my coffee. Not that cream is bad for you, but the cream that I bought was the cream that was available to me. And this cream had, it might not be organic. It might not be from a cow that's been treated well. So I'm mixing that cream up with all this great coffee, right? And I'm going to put it in my body. Now, I've just taken in everything that the cow experienced that made the cream, everything the people that made the cream experienced while they were making the cream. And the coffee, while I was making my coffee, was I happy or sad? I was a little rushed because I was a couple minutes late this morning, little allergies. And I have the cup. Cup's really cool. These good people from Get It All made it. And so I'm putting all that into my body. And that circles all the way back to the book, talking about what we take in. We take in everything. We take in prana in any way that we are experiencing the world. So when you see something beautiful, you take in the beauty. When you see something with love, you take in the love, right? When you look at your children, you're seeing something you created with love, right? And that you take that in, right? As much as they take in your gaze and the energy of your mind when you're looking at them. We take in the breath, the air that we breathe. The planet is choked right now. But if our mind is clear and clean, maybe that's helping to clear and clean the air that we breathe, metaphorically speaking. But energetically speaking, we're taking in everything, right? So the words that we use, when we use words that are hurtful to someone, not only is the word itself, like say nasty, nasty, right? That word, the energy of that word. If I said, "Oh, have a nasty day," I really want you to have a great day, but I use the word nasty, and my intention is great. So it's not, it's the energy of that word, right? When you give it to them. So you're giving them the positivity that you have, or the negativity that you're feeling, the anger that you're feeling, and the word, right? So it's like overwhelming. So you have to be mindful. You have to clear your mind and be mindful of what you're taking in and what you're putting out. So when you are having a conversation with your friends, and we talked about this recently, and it goes into that very easily these days about negative, overly critical. We can analyze and look and see things from different perspectives, and try. It's not easy. I'm struggling with this, to continue to put it in an analytical, critical way without spiraling down that negative path, so that our energy isn't spinning out of our minds and into the world and being taken in by everything and everyone around us in a negative manner, in a not great way. Putting positivity from a clear mind is going to help us do that. How do we do that? You guessed it, meditate. Yeah, so let's start this morning after this little conversation. I'd like you to think about, oh, by the way, next week I'll be away with my teacher meditating, and so I won't be here on Thursday morning, so take a look at one of the old recordings. But I want you to think about, while you're making your food, where your food comes from. Everything about it, like where the beans came from to make the coffee, where the leaves came from to make the tea. Think about even just one item that you're putting into your body today. And think about, wow, I wonder how that person felt while they were picking the leaves. Were they worrying about their fingers getting blistered? Were they worrying about their child at home? Or were they simply thinking about the beautiful teas that they were putting into their bags? Just mindfully picking the teas, just doing that, right? Just one thing, your orange. Where did you get your orange juice? Where did the orange grow? What was put into the tree to grow and nurture the orange, right? And then where did that orange go to, and how is it sliced, and how is it juiced, and how is it put into the container, and who was there to monitor it, and how did they get it to you? Everything along the line, just for one item that you're taking into your body today. Challenge. Or as my friend in graduate school used to say, he was French, he would go, challenge. So just try one thing. See how you take it in. And let's see how you put it out there after you've meditated. So for meditation today, hello. For meditation today, we're going to start with taking the palms together, right? Your hands that do so many actions. Put your palms together. Sit up nice and tall. Let your hands come towards the center of your chest, towards your heart, and drop your chin down so you're bowing your head. And in this action, creating this triangle, this very stable, going back to the home, this very stable position of the triangle, right? The arms closing in with the hands towards the heart as your base. And the arms pointing upwards to the shoulders and ultimately to the head. And the head bowing in towards the heart. It's almost a prism triangle. Stable, solid. And as you bow here, closing in towards your heart, your hands touching, your spine tall. Feel your breath moving in and out. And allow the corners of your lips to turn up towards the corners of your eyes. Feel inside of your heart space, a sense of gratitude for one thing. Find one thing to be grateful for. You may have so many things to be grateful for, but I ask you to focus on simply one thing. That one little thing, let it just grow and expand inside of your heart to well up from that space. The gratitude for that one thing. Maybe more of a sensation, feeling of peace, feeling of family, of love, a person, a sense of having a home. Continue to allow that gratitude to well up inside of the heart space. And to steady your heart space, to steady the emotions that come up with this gratitude. Allow your breath to deepen. Feel your ribcage expand front to back and side to side. The rise and fall of the hands, the thumbs on the breastplate, sternum. The movement away and towards each other of your scapulae as the ribcage expands in your back. Maybe you even feel your rib cage from side to side, left to right, moving towards your arms, your upper arms. So you feel the movement of your body in all directions in response to your breath, and your breath and your focus on your breath, allowing you to be steady in what may be quite an overwhelming gratitude and the emotions that surround that. Now, I ask you to keep your eyes closed if that's comfortable for you. If not, let your gaze drop down off the tip of your nose. Either way, allow your eyes to remain closed or soft gaze, but let your head start to lift so that if your eyes were open, they would be moved towards the horizon. At the same time, allow your hands to float down towards the tops of your thighs or your knees with your palms up. And this morning, let the fingers and thumbs still relax open. Adjust your spine so that you feel your shoulders floating just above the pelvis. So not leaning forward or back. It's right in the center. Now your breath is growing a little more quiet. And you may feel a heat in your palms. And having held them together. Let your awareness move to the palm of your left hand. Feel the heat in that palm. The energy accumulate there. Through your focus, your concentration, your intention in that palm. Now allow your focus, your awareness and energy move to the palm of your right hand. Feel the heat in the palm of your right hand. Let that energy pool in the palm of your right hand. Now, attempt to feel the energy and the heat that pooled in the left and the right palm at the same time. Let your mind soften into both places. Relax the forehead and feel as if the brain itself was just softening, the muscle of your brain, softening and relaxing to be able to be in the two places at the same time. See the 2 points in each palm. Draw a line from them, left to right, and then back to the point of your seat, the sit bones, just between them at your base. So you see yourself within this triangle. And the 3 lines move up from your seat, from each of the palms, to join at a point in the center of the mind, just behind the middle of your forehead. Do you feel the stability of this triangle? The prism. Your base, 3 points, and then joining at the top, just behind the center of your forehead. Allow your breath to grow even softer. Relax your tongue, your jaw. The muscles and tissues around your eyes, your forehead. Feel the energy of all of those lines begin to move, to concentrate to that point just behind the center of your forehead. And once you feel that energy pool in that point, join the thumb and index, the thumb and pointer finger of each hand. Feel yourself still quiet in that space of stability, ease. Breathe in deeply and let the breath out. And then bowing your head, bring your palms back together slowly in front of your heart. Send love out to a place or people or person, especially those in need. And then allow your gaze, your eyes to flutter open, to focus on a point just beneath them, and lift your gaze back up. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Have a wonderful day, and I don't think I'll see you next week, but I'll see you the week after. Namaste.